There are a lot of interesting places in China, and today we're investigating one of them. An ancient city that is not so ancient.
This ancient town is 6 years old.
But why would a country with thousands of years of history spend hundreds of millions of dollars to build an ancient city out of nowhere? How does it feel like to visit it? We decided to go all the way to Taihu Ancient Town to find out what goes on in there and document the crazy crowds and mass tourism of China's biggest holiday. We will also venture into what's left of Huzhou's real ancient town and try to find some authentic hidden gems. And of course, try a lot of delicious food. After catching a share ride to Huzhou, we headed straight to catch a bus to Taihu, but we soon discovered how much we underestimated the crowds of China's national holiday. We had to get a couple of bus stops down earlier. There's too much traffic. We have to walk a little bit.
25 minutes walk is fine. It's to the lake, and then we have another 2-3 kilometers walking to the fake ancient town. But we have to stop by the lake first and capture the grand toilet seat.
Actually, the walk from here to the ancient town is 4 kilometers. So Jay now is trying to get us a Didi if possible, a Chinese Uber. If not, we will have to take the bus, and there's already a bit of a queue for the bus stop. So hopefully we will make it there in time for the show.
It's impossible to call anything.
No, yeah, there's no way to get Didi because there's a surge right now. We can see the fake old town in front of us. There are some very nice hotel buildings here too.
Yeah, it's a resort area, so it's all like hotel buildings and stuff.
We're part of a river of people all heading in the same direction. Made it to the ancient town. And it's buzzing, it's crazy, everyone is here. There's even a little touristic train.
Yeah!
How much they spent to build this? Like
50 billion RMB apparently.
That's 5 billion something dollars. Let's go explore it because it's very big and it's all basically built with the old Jiangnan style, no?
Hard to say, because sometimes this built ancient town, they mix styles because they don't really do their research. So like let's see what kind of style we can maybe find.
Okay, and it's crazy. You can probably hear the music, the loud people. They even built this pagoda here. But yeah, I understand the investment money because there is a lot of buildings. It's an actual town. They built a town in a few years.
But look, the pagoda has no windows or doors.
Yeah, you can tell by the finishings that it's not ancient, but still impressive the scale of it and how quickly they built the whole thing. Wow.
Yeah.
We need this construction effectiveness in Sicily and in Italy.
But we were quickly disappointed. We were literally swallowed by the crowds and pushed around. We were looking forward for the Iron Flower show, but we could barely catch a glimpse, because the only way to get a good spot was to pay for overpriced restaurant table. In the whole mess, we barely managed to get good footage, and we could only film this fireworks show.
Not loving the experience. Super messy, too many people, super crowded, and they didn't organize it well. Like more expensive than the city, but the food was definitely horrible, and horrible attitude from the restaurant owner.
Now there's an even bigger traffic jam and we need to find a way out of here. Impossible to call an Uber, public transport, it's not available anymore.
But why China continues to build this fake ancient town? Well, there are several reasons. First and foremost, it's about money. Developers hope to significantly boost the value of real estate and then rent these properties to restaurants or shops in hope to turn a profit. But that doesn't always work out. Some of these projects turn out to be flops and incur in losses of hundreds of millions of dollars. Another driving force is China's recent push for the so-called cultural confidence. When visiting China, you'll see tons of young Chinese people wearing their traditional Hanfu clothes and taking photos in front of ancient buildings. Whether these buildings are really ancient or not, it doesn't matter. We will talk about the Hanfu phenomenon more in detail in a future video, so make sure you subscribe. This leaves us with an important question. What happens to the real ancient towns when replicas like Taihu are built right next to them? Let's go to Huzhou's historical town center and see for ourselves.
On the regular street there was nobody, and once you enter here it's packed, and it's all street food vendors nowadays. So like yeah, let's go in and find some food. I'm starving.
So we're hungry, plenty of street food, that's a match. those pancakes with pork that are amazing.
Oh my god, so hot, so hot.
They are piping hot because they make them on the spot and they give them to you. And it's 10 kwai for two, so it's about 65 cents per pancake. Plenty of pork meat in there, good deal. And now I think we're gonna try some grilled octopus because we're still hungry. It's probably gonna be the smokiest, hottest octopus I've ever eaten in my life. Like the way the dude prepared it with all the fire. Like at some point he had to wear a face shield because of all the spicy smoke.
Yeah.
And then he coated it with, I think, sesame seeds.
More spicy stuff.
And a bit more paprika on top. Right, let me try this now.
I can probably stab someone with this.
Whoa. It's so smoky.
It's smoky. Not as spicy as I thought.
Not as spicy as I thought. True. Very smoky.
There's a bit of sweetness in there.
Yeah.
The main street of the old town was very commercialized with a lot of food chains, but our search for authenticity took a turn when we ventured in the back streets.
This is more of a art district, so it's more of a handicraft shops and some hip, cool hipster cafe and coffee shops. So there's a lot of people doing handmade things and nice little tea salon, but it's not like buzzing like the other one. The other one is more like street food.
We stumbled upon this amazing looking tea house. The owner was one of the biggest silk trader in Qing Dynasty, so another silk trader's old residence. And they turned it into a tea house. This tea house still carry his family name. So we got a set for two. There's tea and this two little cake thing. This one is matcha cake. It has a little jelly texture with a bit of milk on top. And this one inside is pineapple cheese cream, I think. Then we have three very typical things we eat, like a snack for tea.
They gave us this very weird looking fruit.
We call it dragon eye.
Dragon eye, so you're supposed to peel it and then suck it. It looks like a lychee. And it tastes like lychee. Wow. A bit like pear as well.
But the real surprise awaited us behind the tea house. Old school Jiangnan style houses and boats along a canal. No $1 million pagodas. And we had it all for ourselves. Call us old school, but for us this is way better. Wow. Our next stop is Hangzhou, a city so beautiful that we seriously considered moving there for good. If you wanna know what makes it so special, subscribe and follow our journey.